I'll introduce you there. Anna Thai Wellness Institute, registered dietitian and wellness coach. She is a staff pediatric dietitian for 20 years at Tripler Army Medical Centre and recently started her own practice, Anna Thai Wellness Institute. She's specialised in helping women who struggle with weight loss, disordered eating and autoimmune disorders with functional nutrition therapy and hypnotherapy. Welcome, Anna.
Thank you. It was so amazing listening to all of you talk about this whole mind-body connection, because all these years being trained as a conventional dietitian, all we talk about is eat this and eat that. And over the years, I've been seeing so many people just struggling with the weight. But the thing is, what they're missing is that they always think that, oh yeah, I just see a dietitian or someone give me a meal plan and I follow, and I can lose the weight and get in the shape that I want. But what I've been learning lately, especially the last few years, because I start seeing all these women, like almost everyone will come with the reason like, oh, I cut out calories, I'm doing calorie deficit, and I exercise 2 hours every day, and I'm still not losing weight, right? So I was like, that's kind of strange, like doing all the things that we've been always um, advising people to do, but these people are not losing weight. Then when I start doing more research, it kind of comes back to what like the previous speaker was talking about, all that mind and body connection, because part of it is these people are trained that, oh, if I want something, a specific type of body or specific type of health, I'll just follow. There's a diet out there that I can follow. But what they're missing is they're not listening to the body. And like some of you mentioned about like how your body holds trauma and all these emotions that are trapped inside. And I did mention about a lot of my female patients. Is what I noticed is kind of like what Mitchen is talking about earlier. We are a lot of women, not just, even though nowadays I think many of us still try to hold our thoughts, not really speaking up for ourselves. So we hold a lot of those anger and resentment in us, and all of those kind of like slowly leak out from us through our pores, through our rash, and like hair falling off, and like all these other physical symptoms that we have. And that's kind of what most of those autoimmune disorder is. This woman go to a doctor, get all the blood tests done, and then doctor come back like, nothing's wrong with you, all the tests are normal. But then no one ever asks them, hey, how's your life? Like, how's your family? Who's taking care of your kids? When was the last time you have a vacation? Or when was the last time you go on a trip and not have the kids around, right? So everyone just assume that, hey, you need to lose weight, just stop eating all that junk or just go exercise. So, but no one ever think about like the psychological or the emotional side of lifestyle changes. Because like I said, I've seen a lot of patients over the years. So almost like everyone that I see have some kind of ideas of what healthy eating is. You just eat more vegetables throughout the day, drink water instead of sugary soda, all those, and exercise regularly, right? Like pretty much everyone knows about it. But then after a while, I was like, how come no one can do it? Like I've seen some patient who keeps coming back to see me months after months. And I'm just keep repeating myself every month, and they still come back with the same weight. Sometimes they gain even more weight, and then they still eating the same. And I was like, how come it's not getting through them, right? So that's when I start looking into like more the psychological side, and that's why I start studying hypnotherapy. Actually, I'm still in the program, hopefully graduating soon. But then I was like, oh my god, the whole mind and body thing is so important, because like I said, is knowing is one thing, knowing what you need to do, but it's another thing to actually translate what you know into the action and to into the actual health and well-being that you want. And then in my mind, well-being is feeling good mentally and physically. So a lot of patient that comes to see me for weight loss, a lot of times you just think, oh yeah, they just want to lose weight, right? But when I start asking them more questions, it's really not just weight. They have all these body aches, high blood pressure, insulin resistance, their hair falling off, their rash, they have digestive issues, and just all this issue that kind of holding them back from living their life. Like one of my patients, she's like 63 years old, super, super stressful job that, and one of the things that I was working with her, like instead of talking about nutrition, what to eat, is to teach her how to say no. Because she have this very stressful finance job that she said they fired a lot of people, or a lot of people left. So there's only a few of them left to do that same amount of job. And she said her boss just keep giving her more work because the other people keep saying no to all this extra job. She's the only one who keeps saying yes, right? So I told her, okay, so what's the worst thing if you tell your boss no? Or what's the worst thing that if you don't finish all that job, right? So that's what I've been kind of working with her on, like learning to say no. And if you know what, I just can't work more than the hours that I'm supposed to, then someone else have to pick up all that after me. And yeah, I feel sorry for her because she just worked herself to death, like almost literally, because she have two teenage kids, and one of her goal is just to go hiking with them because she have so much pain, so much inflammation in her body that she can't even walk longer distance. So, but yeah, I just like after so many years with like all this nutrition therapy, like finally I understand like how to change people's mind and get them into the whole healthy mindset and actually taking good care of themselves and listening to their own body.